as much of a personal development exercise as it is to grow your business. And so, because I believe when you grow yourself, you can grow your business as well.
And on a that's one thing I find with my teammates is that we have a lot of inspiration and a lot of spirit for one another because, it's really hard and grueling to get through the hard workouts and the hard sets that we do. But I find that it's almost like medicine to be with someone that laughs like Tessa does. She's got this addictive laugh that she's like, oh, sometimes I need to stop. I'm like, don't ever stop. Don't ever change, always being yourself. Yes. That's always number one.
That's true.
So again, welcome everyone to Michelle Davis Fitness. If you just tuned in and joined us, we're talking a lot about entrepreneurship. And we're also talking about things that make you happy and about being supportive and being around supportive people. But first and foremost is making it a priority to make sure that you are a priority. And that's where I met Lance about 4 years ago. Yeah. It's hard for me to keep track when time flies by.
Time flies.
But we met at Cosmopolitan Connections. Shout out to Yvette Auger. And you've helped me a lot with my health, with essential oils, with just positivity, with opening up my mind and being creative in YouTube. So there's a lot of things that I have found with friendships that has been supportive, but first and foremost is a priority. So with Lance, he's a doTERRA expert. If you don't know what doTERRA is, just go to Essential Oils Me on YouTube. You'll definitely love it. It's got more entertainment, knowledge that you could ever fill in a day's worth, ever.
It's true, yeah.
But it tells you all about essential oils and how fabulous they are. Now, for me, I don't just carry essential oils everywhere I go. I take them and I ingest them. I use the supplements. I love the Vitality Pack. I've been on the probiotics for a while. I use the On Guard, and I love the peppermint, the little tablets they have. But I love the digestive aid that they have. That's a good one. And I also like my most favorite is the foam wash.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I know. I could go on for days about the products, but again, I love the fact that you have really advised me and shown me what I've needed, what I didn't know about digestion, about just simple things in my health. And so as an entrepreneur, as a doTERRA expert, you found that in the corporate world, it didn't really work for you. You weren't happy at your job, even though you were making bank. Okay, you could be rolling in a Benz and living the penthouse life.
Absolutely.
But your job was so toxic, it was making you sick, and you just needed another way out. Yes. And so talk a little bit about that, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so I worked for PepsiCo for about 7 years, and it was a great experience. I learned a lot of project management skills, a lot of people management skills. I lived in Dallas, Texas, and Lynchburg, Virginia, and then in Vegas here. And the corporate world was very interesting. It was just more about numbers over nurturing relationships, and it was more about profits over people.
Exactly, making money versus making healthy relationships.
Yeah, and really showing that you care and love people. And I think the care and love was done through some types of things where they maybe feed us or have recognition.
Little corporate parties, they sent you on trips.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the underlying tone is if you don't perform, we're going to crack the whip, and it don't matter how much cake and ice cream you had. Throw that to the side. You need to take care of business, which I get it. And any business needs to be profitable to stay in business. I get that. But it's just, I think it's different when you actually work with people that you know, like, and trust, and you feel that it feels like a family and it feels like a team. And so that's, and that Jim Rohn quote is something that I just keep going back to, which is you're an average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And so for me, it's important to surround myself with people that are going to make me better. It's important for me to surround myself with people that are going to make me better, not bitter.
I find it's kind of like you vibe with your tribe, and so you got to find people I'm not all that thick-skinned, and so I'm very over-emotional, I get, and I'm sensitive. And so, in certain corporate environments, there's certain people that can take it on. They can take that kind of stress. They can take on that responsibility, where there's other people that have that compassion, or they have that, sensitive things, which is not a bad thing. It's just the area in which you choose to make money that's not only going to profit the business, the corporate side, but it's also going to profit your soul and your spirit. And at the end of the day, you're happy with what you're doing. And so you made the money good and you did the corporate side well, but at the end of the day, you weren't happy with how your health was reflected and how you felt inside. And so you're a spiritual guy, you're a religious guy. And so that's something that it empowers you to change and help people inside and out.
Yeah, I mean, nobody ever says on their deathbed when they're in their 70s or 80s, like, I'm so glad that I stayed in that position another 30 or 40 years, even though I dreaded it and, you know, didn't want to wake up or anything like that to go to work. And so for me, it's important to do something I'm passionate about, as well as develop skills that I can be knowledgeable about, and then share that with other people to help them grow, whether that's physically, emotionally, personally, whatever realm that they want to work on. And so that's really important for me.
And so doTERRA is the way that you help people, but another way is you've connected me with like Marianne Klingenberg, which is my microscopist, and she's got me on all the right supplements with XR Nutrition. But you also connect with other people. And so one thing we're going to talk about is being an entrepreneur, doing what you love, finding the passion and the message to send to the world of how you feel of changing people's lives for the better and for yourself. And how it's a priority to kind of take that to the next level. And so with your YouTube channel, you've done that. And you've kind of taken that process by doing 3 YouTube videos a day, right? And you actually now market and connect with other local YouTubers like Nikolina.
Yes.
And so that's where this beautiful lady comes in. We're going to talk about her story. So Lance, tell me how you met Nikolina and how this has all started.
Yeah, so we actually just found her on Instagram because I saw that there was a void. I actually read an article from the Review Journal, and they said that the Las Vegas YouTube community is very ununited. We're not a community like LA. Like LA, I see collaborations left and right all over the place.
Yeah, you see that.
And then in Las Vegas, it's like, it's blah. And so I was just like, I want to reach out to folks and see if they share the same vision of being able to promote on social media, Instagram, YouTube, and help grow themselves personally. This is as much of a personal development exercise as it is to grow your business. And so, because I believe when you grow yourself, you can grow your business as well.
And on a personal side in social media, let's say everybody in Facebook land,
hello.
Give us a thumbs up, and everybody that's watching on either Lance's page or Nikolina's page, we love that you guys are helping us just hang out and have a good time, right? And so you met Nikolina on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram.
Which I am so addicted to Instagram nowadays. Nikolina,
yes,
thanks for being here.
Of course, I'm so happy to be here.
Absolutely.
Thank
now,
you for
first off, I
inviting me.
love your lashes.
Thank you.
She has her own business, which we're going to talk about. It's Glam Sophisticated.
Yes.
And if you guys want to go follow her on Instagram, give out your Instagram name real quick.
Yes, it's just Glam Sophisticated for my
Glam
business, and Nikolina Beauty as my personal Instagram.
Cool. So how did you come to Vegas?
Okay, so this is a little story that I think a
Ready,
lot of
let's get
people
our-
don't
let's
know
get our hot
about
cocoa and nestle up.
Get a little popcorn. So yeah, I came 4.5 years ago to Las Vegas from Serbia. And we in Serbia have something like a work and travel program, where if you are a student, if you're a student, you get a visa, you get Social Security for like 4.5-5 months, and they kind of find your job, which is mostly like in hospitality, either bartending or something like that. And then
it's no joke, you got to work every day.
Yes, you got to work every day, you got to work really hard,
Yes.
you are away from your family. So I came here with some friends, thinking I'm going to just stay for those 4.5, almost 5 months. But I really loved Vegas, and I just decided to stay.
Vegas is the best.
Vegas really brought a lot, and it was completely different from Serbia. Serbia is, it's an Eastern European country. We don't have all this glitz and glamour over there going on, and I think that's what I really loved when I came here.
The weather.
The weather was amazing all year round. Everything is just opportunities that it gave me. Yes, energy is amazing. I love Vegas, and I love